Kia ora, my name's Diane Penwright, and I'm one of your course tutors. I've been running this course for 30 years. During that time, I've also been one of the few eye pathologists in New Zealand. My philosophy for teaching is that learning should be fun and collaborative with no stupid questions.
Hi there, I'm Amanda Charlton. I believe in evidence-based effective learning strategies, and I've been teaching this course with Diane for the past 5 years, including the move to digital. I've been working closely with ophthalmologists to report eye pathology for the past 20 years in Sydney, Singapore, and now Auckland.
Our trainees come from all over Australia. They're represented by the yellow pins, from Brisbane in the north to Dunedin in the south. I'm based in Wellington and Amanda is in Auckland. We used to run the course face-to-face in Wellington, but since COVID we took it online and that's been absolutely fantastic. So now, rather than just Kiwis, we can teach to trainees all over Australasia. In fact, some people have even attended the course while they've been on holiday in New Zealand, though they're Australian trainees.
In more detail, the course structure is blended, where you prepare by yourself in a study group first, or by yourself. We guide you on what you should know. You have 3 weeks to complete this. The face-to-face teaching starts on day 1. It's 4 hours of intense active learning where you participate, you ask and answer questions and interact in breakout rooms with your peers, with us, your tutors, to guide you. The weeks between teaching are for you to actively fill in your knowledge gaps and to do more pre-work, not for resting. We record all the sessions for you to play back on demand. We issue homework to reinforce what you have learned and to prepare you for the day 2 topics. And then you have 2 weeks to complete this. Day 2 face-to-face teaching, again, we answer your questions from the previous work that we have done. We do active learning, social and collaborative learning, issue homework, and repeat this for day 3 with new topics. This will lead you directly to the exam 8 weeks after the first release of the pre-work.
Why do we do this? We do it because we know what makes effective learning. We know that in order to learn effectively, then what you have to do is have concrete examples. You have to practice retrieving previous information that you have learned and talking about it to each other, which is called elaboration. These are scientifically proven ways to learn and are much, much better than studying by yourself, reading a textbook.
And it's more fun. One of the techniques we used is pair programming. This is when 2 learners sit side by side using one computer to work collaboratively on the same task. But in the online environment, you're sitting virtually side by side using your own computers, but in the same breakout room. One of the pair has the textbook and is guiding as the navigator the other person who is navigating a digital slide. Both learners think aloud and share ideas, and for the next slide, you switch roles. This video clip shows Diane and I navigating a digital slide together in a breakout room by asking and answering questions. Spread anywhere else, and has it invaded Brooks membrane? And I would look for mitoses, mitotic count. That's another thing.
No, I can't see this spread through the sclera at all. And there are some cells here extending into the ciliary body, as you said. They're quite heavily pigmented, and I know they're not macrophages because they've got the nucleoli in them. They look like tumor cells.
So Diane, what are the advantages of pair programming?
Well, apart from being fun and sometimes really hilarious, it's also much faster at getting information into people's heads. So it's a very effective way of learning. And it also means that you gain confidence in producing answers. And as you'll see from the assessments of the course that we're about to show you, people find it really enjoyable and very satisfying to learn this way.
Don't just take our word for it. We're going to show you what the trainees thought. So we always do feedback from every course. It's anonymous, so trainees tell us what they truly think. And I'll just leave this up here for a few seconds. You can pause it if you like, but this is what trainees thought about our course. This was the most recent cohort.
We always ask trainees in the course what advice they would give their successors in order to do well in the exam. And if you read their comments from 2021, you will notice there is a theme. They all say that you should register early and do as much learning as you can beforehand. And in particular, you should do the assigned pre-reading. This is because we actually can't physically stuff the information into your heads. We can show you how to apply it, help you remember it, but we rely on you actually doing some hard yards before you turn up.
So you may think, as scientifically trained people, perhaps that was just one class saying do the pre-work. This is a different class cohort, July, August, not the January one. And you can see there's a replication theme going on here. This is what we ask people to recommend for future registrars, or to recommend to their selves, knowing what they know now, what they wished they had done before. And it is prepare well and do the pre-work. If you expect to do all of the learning in the face-to-face sessions, this is not how this course is structured.
So we're not going to abandon you there. We are actually going to help you prepare for this course. If you click on the link on the web page, you will be shown some resources that you should go through and learn as much as you can before you come along.
See you in the course.
Kia ora.